Hello, welcome to Scrap Time, episode 1074. My name is Christina, and on today's episode, I'm showing you the Pencil Magic book. Today I'm showing you the book Pencil Magic, Surprisingly Simple Techniques for Color and Graphite Pencils. This is by Marie Browning, and it's put out by Design Originals. I'm going to flip through a bit of the book. So it tells you a bit about the different pencils. Here you can see there's a little diagram to show you what the different pencils, the darkness and lightness that they have. And then it talks about some of the other tools you may need. Gets into some elements of art basics. And then right into some different techniques by transferring patterns, about shading, value drawing, drawing with lines. Some cross-hatching, shadings and tangled art, and then script stroke. It's called zero drawing. I'm going to be demoing this technique for you in a bit. And then it gets into coloring as well, colored pencils. And then elements of color and blending and layering. There's some more techniques. So you can see there's a lot of really great information in here for drawing and coloring with pencils and colored pencils. So if you're wanting to get into it more, this is really cute, learning to draw sort of the texture and the fur. There's a lot of really great information in this book. So I'm going to show you that technique I had pointed out. This is the card I made using that technique. And I won't do the completed card, but just show you some of the basics of the technique. So I cut it a little smaller so I would frame it like that. And the first thing you need to do is make your background. Now I made this with a bit of a stick, cotton batting is in there, and then this soft material I had lying around. And we're going to use that to transfer our material, or our color, onto our paper. So I am using a 4B pencil, and what I want to do is on my little sandpaper here, I'm just sanding my pencil, and you can see the carbon is going onto my table there. So then what I'm going to do is use my little pouncing tool, pick up that carbon, and color my paper with it. You want to get it as dark as you can, so when you remove the pencil marks, you see the difference. So I'm going to just put a bit more on there. Okay, so I'm going to move this and then just wipe away some of that excess. So the next thing I want to do is take a stencil, and I'm going to use the butterfly and just sort of position it. Yes, I think I learned last time it's not actually straight across. So position it, and then you can take a piece of washi tape and just sort of hold your stencil in place. Now where the tape is going to go, you're going to end up removing a little bit of that pencil, but you can use your pouncer again and add it back on. So now I take an eraser and I erase inside my stencil. You can get erasers that come in a long stick with a casing around it. I have one of those, but I couldn't find it. But if you have one of those work really well, especially if you get into finer, detailed stencils and that. Okay, so I have erased my butterfly. Carefully remove my washi tape. And so you can see a little bit of it came off, but I can just come back in with my little pouncer guy and go back over that. So now you see the butterfly is there, and I'm going to take an HB pencil now. And just, you could always put your stencil back on, but I think if you do it freehand, it gives it more of that sketchy look. So then I'm going to bring my other card back in now. So from there you can see I then continue to excuse me, doodle around and inside my butterfly and bring it more to life. And then I took a smaller stencil and erased some of the background just to add a bit of texture in the background. And then I took my 4B pencil again and made a little bit of a darker border around the edge. But you get the idea there. From here you can take it and Zentangle or do whatever you want to bring your image to life. So that's just one of the many techniques that you will find in the Pencil Magic book from Marie Browning by Design Originals. Well, that's it for today's episode. Be sure to check out our website at www.scraptime.ca. And on our next episode, I'm showing you the Stampendous Creative Palette. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.